Hey guys, so we are on day 12. Today's topic is going to be really similar to yesterday's, but the opposite end of things. So, yesterday we talked about going a little crazy physically in terms of working out and punishing ourselves after we're overindulgent. Today I want to talk about the other end of things. So, we're going to talk about rewarding yourself with food. So, we see this a lot too, right? I'm certainly guilty of this. I am somebody who, when I go for a really long hike, I like to have a burger and beer when I come home, right? It's kind of like this tradition that I've been doing. It's my routine. It's what I like to do. But we also see a lot of people when they have like a really big workout, they go reward themselves. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with this if you're doing it in a healthy way. So it also gets really easy to reward ourselves with food when it comes to a big career success, right? You have a success, you get promoted, you go out to dinner to reward yourself, and you go a little overboard. And it's like, well, I'm going to enjoy this because I just did X, Y, and Z, you know? And those things are good if they're done with the right intentions, right? The time that it typically gets a little out of hand is when we're doing those rewards, but it's after we've been really strict on our diet, right? So I talk about consistency a lot. And being consistent in your diet looks a lot different than a lot of people think it does. So many people think that being consistent means that you are strict every day of the week and you never mess up and you never have alcohol and you never eat your favorite food and whatever that looks like, right? And it's just not true. So I want you to think about if you are somebody who likes to be really strict for a good period of time and then you go off the deep end, right? You reward yourself, it goes way overboard, and you don't feel good about it, right? It's really easy to get off track that way. So that's where it gets a little bit tricky in terms of your consistency being off, right? It gets easy to go through phases. If you are somebody who identifies as an all or nothing person, you know all too well that you are somebody who works really well under pressure and you can put yourself in a bubble and stay really strict with your diet, and then when it comes a certain time, you just let off. That's why I don't personally like doing challenges when it comes to nutrition. I feel like a lot of people do really well and then end up doing really poorly in the long run. So as much as I have nothing against this program, the Whole30 program is a great example of this, right? You're removing a lot of things that might be harmful to your stomach for 30 days. You're restricting the quality of your food to good quality foods. You do it for 30 days. And then you fall off the wagon at the end, or you're looking forward to that 30-day mark so you can go eat bread or whatever it is, you know? It gets really tricky to do that. So what we're talking about today is rewarding yourself after you've been really strict on your diet. And then why do you do that? Why do you think that rewarding yourself is the right way to go about that? Do you feel like by being strict, eating healthy, and taking care of your body, you've thus earned the right to put something into it that you know will hurt it, or you know isn't helping you? Why do we do that? Do you think that being overly strict means that you deserve that? You know, does it mean that you've earned that in some way? Those are things I want you to be thinking about today. Today's assignment is also kind of a fun one. So on Friday, we did the have your favorite treat and eat it in moderation. Today, I want you to eat something that you wouldn't normally eat, okay? So you are going to get something that you wouldn't normally have, something maybe that you would normally treat yourself to a reward, something that you enjoy. Maybe it's the same food that you had for your favorite treat. I would encourage you to do something different if you can, just because it's going to be a little more fun that way. If you can have something a little bit different to enjoy that you maybe wouldn't normally. But I want you to get that, and I want you to have half of it today. So this is where like a little bit more strict piece comes in. I want you to have half today, and then I want you to save half of it to have tomorrow as well, okay? So it'll be kind of a nice treat for your Sunday and your Monday morning. Half of it today, half of it tomorrow. Enjoy it. Savor it. Just like we've been talking about, I want you to slow down when you eat it. Really enjoy the textures of it. Really enjoy the flavor. Soak it in. Don't take it for granted. Just enjoy it, okay? Don't feel guilty. It is what it is. You're only eating half, so I know that you're eating in moderation no matter what you choose, okay? Have a good day, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.